Testing mediumship is done in a way to reduce the likelihood of cold reading. The sitter acts as the independent variable, while another person not involved in the reading acts as the dependent variable. Dr. Gary Schwartz, a professor of psychology at the University of Arizona, documented laboratory testing of mediums to prove after-death communication.
For some time between 10 and 15 minutes, you and this person will sit together, and you will do whatever you do in your own way.
Don't start doing anything yet because we have to...
We've added these controls to the experiment. We've ensured that you and the subject have never met. There will be no eye contact, so a screen will separate you. The sitter will give you only yes or no answers. You will share no information with the other mediums.
Don't share a word of anything until the entire thing is over.
Now, during the reading, the sitter will make subjective judgments rating the extent to which they personally feel that you are making a recognizable contact with a specific deceased loved one.
Okay. The videotapes are running continuously.
Before we start, I want you to understand real clearly how I work, okay?
Okay.
You've never done this before?
No.
Okay, then we're fine. Okay, two things. I have to tell you just very, 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 very fast here. I'm getting a couple people around you very, very strong. Your papa's gone, please? Your papa?
Yes.
Your father, papa's father. Father's been gone some time, they tell me, Patricia, and I don't know why, but your father gave you your name because he says, I gave her my name, I gave her my name.
Okay, what's going to happen is there will be a series of impressions, pictures, and words and things that make no sense to me come through in my mind. I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing, hearing, and feeling, and basically ask you to confirm and verify it simply by yeses or nos.
Okay.
Okay, the first thing that's coming through is it's telling me to talk about a male figure to your side. A male figure to your side would be a husband or a brother who has crossed over. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, actually there's three. There's three. They're showing me one seems to be like a husband figure to you. Do you understand that?
Whatever I say to you, just acknowledge with yes, no, or that you understand only. Also, who you least expect may show up along with who you hope will. Doesn't matter how close you were to them, how long ago they passed on, or whatever. Okay, well, first of all, a male presence around you. They talk about the younger male that passed. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, because whoever he is claiming he was the first one in the room, so I guess he wants the credit of coming first.
As I'm tuning myself with you now and I'm beginning to feel the touch of spirit, I see a woman that she's very close to you from the world of spirit and has been for many years. She has particularly pretty eyes, rather large, wide-set eyes, highly arched brows.
It doesn't stay that way.
You will recognize my names maybe someday, but not.
How are you doing today?
Doing terrific, thank you.
I read by voice. So by hearing your voice, not information, just your voice is enough. Do you have a grandfather in spirit?
Yes.
Okay, I will tell you that this person is a very, very strong man. He comes through with a lot of zest, a lot of energy, very strong.
Cold reading is a technique used by fraudulent persons to convince others that they have the gift of extrasensory perception. Without prior knowledge of a person, a practiced cold reader can still quickly obtain a great deal of information about the subject by analyzing the person's body language, age, clothing, or fashion, hairstyle, gender, sexual orientation, religion, race, or ethnicity, level of education, manner of speech, place of origin, etc. Shotgunning is the technique of introducing a large amount of information to a large group very quickly. Barnum statements are statements that can apply to almost anyone. For instance, you are having problems with a friend or family member at the moment. The rainbow ruse is using statements to conform to what everyone likes to think of themselves. For instance, most of the time you're a happy and friendly person. To preclude cold reading, the sitter and medium are seated in chairs with their backs to one another. The sitter is instructed to only answer yes, no, maybe, and I don't know. Each statement is carefully recorded and given to a person who is not present at the sitting. This person will act as the dependent variable and mark whether or not the statements apply to them. This person should score statements as less accurate than the sitter.